A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events over the weekend, President Trump invoked the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 through an executive order, leading to the deportation of nearly 300 alleged members of the Venezuelan gang known as Tren De Aragua. This move, however, comes amid a backdrop of legal challenges, as a federal judge had issued a temporary restraining order blocking such deportations just hours before the order was signed. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt announced that the Department of Homeland Security had successfully arrested these individuals, claiming that their removal was crucial for the safety of American citizens. Thanks to the great work of the Department of State, these heinous monsters were extracted and removed to El Salvador, where they will no longer be able to pose any threat to the American people, Leavitt stated in a press release. Secretary of State Marco Rubio echoed this sentiment, emphasizing that El Salvador had agreed to house these deported individuals in their prisons, which he claimed would save taxpayer dollars. However, the legality of these actions was immediately called into question by Chief Judge James Boasberg, who issued a temporary restraining order preventing the deportation of any non-citizens currently in custody. This ruling came after a lawsuit was filed by the American Civil Liberties Union and Democracy Forward, arguing that the Trump administration's actions were in violation of due process. Judge Boasberg highlighted the potential for irreparable harm to those facing deportation, stating, "A brief delay in their removal does not cause the government any harm." This legal tussle places the Trump administration in a precarious position as they attempt to navigate the complexities of wartime law while facing pushback from both the judicial system and political opponents. Democrats were quick to condemn the deportations, with House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries asserting that the Trump administration was violating the rule of law. He stated, "There are lots of lawful ways to promote public safety and national security, but this is a lawless and reckless exercise of emergency powers." The invocation of the Alien Enemies Act, which is typically reserved for times of war or foreign invasion, has raised eyebrows among legal experts who argue that it is inappropriate to use this law when the U.S. is not under active attack from a foreign government. Beatriz Lopez, co-executive director of the Immigration Hub, described Trump's actions as an attempt to unearth one of America's darkest laws to launch a deportation dragnet unlike anything in modern history. As the situation unfolds, the implications of Trump's executive order and the subsequent legal challenges will likely continue to dominate headlines. The administration's efforts to combat gang violence and enhance national security are now entangled in a complex web of legal and political scrutiny, raising questions about the future of immigration policy in the United States. With the ACLU and other advocacy groups prepared to challenge these deportations in court, the coming weeks will be critical in determining the legality and impact of the actions taken by the Trump administration. As we await further developments, one thing remains clear: the intersection of immigration law, national security, and executive power is set to be a contentious battleground in American politics for the foreseeable future. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.